That being said, obviously the other successful relationship you've had is with Megadeth. 16th album coming out, The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead, coming out September 2nd. Now, last time we spoke, you were working on a book, so I guess I want to know, when did this idea for a new album come about, and where do you start? Does it start from a song? Does it start with a concept? Does it start with music, lyrics? Like, how do you first attack a new album?
Well, there is no set formula for this. It depends, with Kiko and Dirk writing music for Megadeth now. It's been a breath of fresh air to have songwriting approaches from other band members now that is similar to Megadeth music, instead of getting music that wasn't Megadeth music and having to try and make that work. And it doesn't, my whole thing was trying to have congenial workplace environment for everybody and to listen to their ideas. But, what we did now was we get together and do some pre-production, listening to riffs, and then songs, they just start coming together kind of like Legos. We figure out there's only so many pieces to a song. There are verses and choruses. There are pre-choruses, and there's bridges. There's middle sections. There's a lead section, and usually the lead section will be something similar to the chorus or similar to the verse. It might be the verse plus a little something, or the verse simplified a little bit. And I found that, like in symphony, the lead section was pretty much like one of the other riffs in the song.
Okay.
So there's no real way that we stack these things together.
Okay. I guess because I wanted to know, because the music is not just because it's the riffs, it's your voice. Well, I've been a Megadeth fan since I can remember, but it's kind of the message sometimes too. So I was wondering if there was a message that came first, or, if it doesn't, what's the message of this album? Like, is there a message that you still want to get out 16 albums in, or is it just, rock out? Or do you have something that you want the listeners to take out from listening to this?
Well, I would love for the audience to take something away from this record, listening to it and being enlightened, or being, filled with ear joy, so that they are stoked. Because, you working with headphones on, how much headphones are, true to form with what we're listening to. And I mix on headphones. So I like that clarity and separation. Not everybody's going to have a $40,000 set of speakers for them to listen to their new Megadeth record on. So you got to listen on all kinds of different systems to find out what works. These guys did really good, and I'm excited to see what is going to happen on the next record. We're not quite ready to start doing pre-production for the next record yet, but I can tell you one thing is for sure. Whatever we do start working, whenever that is, it's going to be pretty exciting.
That's amazing that you're already thinking about the next record. That's what's so great about me being a Megadeth fan. Like, it's just, there's always something on the horizon that we can't wait. But before I let you go, because I know you have a very busy morning, I want to take a few steps back. You may remember from coming on the podcast, or you can see behind me the Guns N' Roses theme I have on Appetite for Distortion. So I kind of want to flash back, if you can remember, to 1988. The Donington Festival. I know it's infamous, but I want to know if there's anything, because there are some very famous photos of you and Axl and Slash and Lars and hanging out backstage. So I'm wondering if you have any positive things to recall about that festival, which now we know turned not so positive, but anything that we can take away from that weekend, if you can remember.
Yeah, the Woodstock weekend was tragic. The stuff that Mr. Durst had done, and the fact that water there had gone from a couple bucks the first day until the last day where everything was $12 a bottle.
Yeah, I watched that documentary. Terrible. The way they treated the kids. I watched that documentary, Woodstock '99. The way they treated the kids was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I do know that we were at one end of the airport, and those guys were at the other end, and we could see the smoke. We knew something was wrong, and we could tell that it looked kind of like, what I would imagine kind of, it looked like marching, like an army marching towards us slowly. And it seemed to me that people were pissed, and they just said, fuck it, let's go to the Megadeth side. Because I think we were the very last band, and we closed the whole concert, if I remember right.
And this is Donington you're talking about, or Woodstock?
Oh, Donington. I thought you said Woodstock.
Oh, okay. No, all good. I like the Woodstock answer. You know what? Because that's topical, so I'll take it.
Sorry, Brandon. Did you say Donington?
I did, but that's okay. It's okay. I liked Woodstock. Well, I was probably going to ask you that if I had more time, so that's more topical. No worries.
Dang it.
If I get you, because I know you got to run. If I get you on a fourth time, we could talk about Donington.
Huh?
If I get you on a fourth time, because I know you have another station coming up, we could talk about Donington then. But I'm happy with the Woodstock answer.
Okay, dang it. Sorry. Okay.
Thank you so much. I can't wait for this new album. You still rule. I'm so happy that you seem to be doing really well, and your health seems to be doing well. And I can't wait to see you out on the road, Dave.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate that.
You got it. Take care.
You too, pal.